Hey JKs, and welcome to your math lesson of the day. Let's start with some warm up. I'm going to pull up our 50 square, and we're going to start today, like many days, counting from 1 all the way to 50. Make this bigger for you. Okay. Are you ready, Ren? Are you ready, Annabelle? Are you ready, Shania? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Great job, JKs. Now, I am going to highlight some numbers, and you'll have 3 seconds to try to figure out what number I'm on. Then I'll say the answer. Are you ready? This was 4. This was 10. This is 12. This is 16. 19. 21. 23. 28. 30. 32. 35. 40. 44. 47. And last but not least, 50. Great job, JKs. I hope you're feeling nice and warmed up. We are going to go right to your lesson today. So I will open the lesson of today. We are Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. And today we're going to continue working on subtraction. So just a little review of what subtraction is. Subtraction is when you start with a whole number, then part of that number gets taken away, and you're left with another small part. Let's say it together. You repeat after me, okay? Subtraction is when you start with a whole number and you take away a part and you're left with another small part. Great. Let's look at 2 guided problems before you start solving on your own. Okay. Guided problem number 1. Now remember, today we are solving using our pictures, and today we're going to go all the way up to numbers within 20. So we're going to read our problem 2 times. The first time we just read it, and the second time we're going to go back and circle all the important numbers in our problem. Annabelle had 15 ice cream cones for her party. She passed out 9 ice cream cones to her friends. How many ice cream cones does she have left? Okay, can you start visualizing the problem? Try making a mind movie and figuring out what's happening. Let's read it again. This time we'll circle our values. Annabelle had 15 ice cream cones for her party. She passed out 9 ice cream cones to her friends. How many ice cream cones does she have left? All right, now it's time to draw it out. Now, whenever you have time, you can actually draw out real pictures for your problem. Normally, I just do little circles, but today, because I have time, I'm gonna actually draw ice cream cones to make the problem look as real as possible for me. So I'm gonna start off by drawing the 15 ice cream cones that Annabelle had at the beginning. This is her whole number. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me make them all into little cones. There are my little cones. They're not all the same, but that's okay. Okay, so now I actually see my 15 ice cream cones. Now I have to remember how many got taken away. How many did she pass out to her friends? Do you remember? Let's look into our problem. Ah, yes, she passed out 9. So to show that 9 were taken away, we're gonna cross 9 out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, in order to see how many Annabelle has left, all we have to do is count the ice cream cones that haven't been crossed out. That's what's left. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Annabelle had 6 ice cream cones left at the end. And we can write an equation for that. The whole number at the beginning was 15. Then she gave out 9, so we write minus 9 equals 6, because that's what she was left with in the end. 15 minus 9 equals 6. Great. Let's do one more together, girls, before you start doing yours by yourself. All right. We're going to read it 2 times. Oopsies. There were 13 kites flying in the sky. Then 6 kites got stuck in a tree. How many kites were left flying in the sky? Let's read it a second time. We're going to circle our values this time. There were 13 kites flying in the sky. Then 6 of those kites got stuck in a tree. How many kites were left flying in the sky? Okay, so in order to visualize this problem, you should see 13 kites in your mind. And 6 of them get taken away because they get stuck in a tree, and you're trying to figure out how many are left in the sky. Let's draw out our problem. I'll do circles for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So these are the 13 kites in the sky. Then it says that 6 of them get stuck. So I need to show those being taken away. We're going to subtract 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's left here will be the same number of kites that were left in the sky. Let's see how many kites were left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 kites left. And now we're able to draw our equation. How many did we start off with? What was the whole number? 13. Then we got rid of some, so we subtract 6. And we were left at the end with 7 in the sky. So your equation would be 13 minus 6 equals 7. All right, girls, I think you are ready to go at these problems by yourselves. So for activity 2, there are going to be 2 pages of word problems that you can read through with an adult. Make sure you take the time to read them slowly and to circle those numbers as you go along. And after that, there is some math review. So just like yesterday, even though these problems look a little bit funny, because instead of the numbers being from one side to the other, horizontal, the numbers are going up to down, but you can solve them in the same way. So for example, let's do this one together. This is really just saying 3 minus 1 equals something. So you can draw out the 3. Remember, we're working on our drawing strategy, so feel free to draw everything out. 3 minus 1. So let's take out 1, subtract 1. How many are left? 2 are left. My answer would go here. And that would read 3 minus 1 equals 2. After this page, there's just a little bit of number sense activities. For number 1, you'll have to look at the 10 frames and find out which 10 frame pairs shows the number 16. For number 2, you need to draw a line of symmetry down the middle of a shape. Remember, symmetry is when an object is split into 2 and both sides look exactly the same. They're mirror representations. So you'll have to split this down the middle. And last but not least, for number 3, you'll need to write number 1 to 30 in the boxes below. All right, JKs, it's time for you to finish up your math homework, and I will see you later. Take care.